say happy Friday. The sun is actually trying to shine. It was cold as anything when I woke up this morning. But the sun has decided to come out. Well, it's sort of a bit late for me to go out and do anything. I was going to go down to Cleveland. There's a new shop open called Millstones or Millstores or something. It's opened where the old Wilco used to be, and it's selling all sorts of things, household stuff, you know, clothes, shoes, everything. I was going to go down and have a look. It opened on Wednesday. But on Wednesday I was waiting in for my scooter man. He came and brought my original, you know, my own, it's not my own, but you know, my own rented scooter back. Because I've had this rental one for about a month. And he came back and brought me the, you know, my own kind of back again. So he said he was coming about 10 o'clock, so I got up quite early, you know, got myself sorted out and got ready and everything. And he didn't arrive till about 11:30, 12:15. Which was then a bit late for me to go to Knit Club via this new store, if you know what I'm saying. And on the way back, it had started raining. What a surprise. So I didn't feel like going in and leaving my scooter outside in the rain, so I didn't go. So this morning I thought I could go today because the family's gone away for a few days. No doggies, no noise, no nothing. I thought, oh, I could go. But it was so cold this morning. Oh, gosh, it was cold. I swear my lounge is several degrees, you know, colder than the rest of the house. But anyway, I digress. So I have got a magazine to show you, but first of all I'll show you what got finished off. It's been finished off quite a while actually. This, I don't know whether you can see it or not, it's not everybody's taste. It's a jacket knitted in the eyelash yarn. Got a beautiful, beautiful brooch holding it together at the neckline. I actually wanted a black sort of furry type of jacket, but I couldn't find any black in the eyelash yarn that was in my budget. A lot of it was like, oh, way too expensive, so I thought, no, leave it, leave it. I have got another thing to show you that I finished off, but I'll show that on another video. Another excuse to show you something I finished. It's the sweater I was knitting that was white with all the different colours. I have finished that off. So that's another thing I've got to show you. And I'm working on something else as well. I'm very prolific at the moment, yeah. Anyway, what I've got to show you today is, well, it came the other day actually, so I was too lazy to make a video. Simply Crochet 149. It came through the post. I did a subscription which I think was for 6 copies. But I must be still paying it because they still keep arriving. So, okay ho. That's the one anyway, Simply Crochet. That is a wall hanging. I have seen the pattern, you know, inside the magazine, so I know that that's there. Right. What we're looking at now. That again, I think it's a free pattern, but you've got to go onto Cascade Yarns to get that pattern. But I mean, there are a myriad of different granny square jackets all over the place. That's another one which I think you have to send away for the pattern for. It's not in the magazine anyway. It says now available for Wool Warehouse and Ready Cut. I don't know whether they mean the yarn, which is the Red Heart Super Saver, or whether they mean the pattern. But once again, I'm sure you can find a daisy pattern somewhere on Tinternet, yeah, Tinterweb. Right, this one is a free pattern from Ready Cut, which is Stay Weird. Stay Weird. Could have put it that way, couldn't they, instead of making it tilt, but never mind. Who am I to criticise? Right, this Clever Fox pattern, it's £4.50 at makemeroar.co.uk. It's a fox in sort of abstract art colours, really, isn't it? Yeah. Whatever. And yarn bowls. I've never quite got into yarn bowls. I don't really see the point of a yarn bowl. If you like them, fair enough, but To me, they're just sort of one accessory that you don't desperately need, you know. I know most people who've either bought them or had them given to them as gifts don't actually use them, so I don't know, yeah. Right, these are cute. 80 scenes featuring crochet and knitted soldiers will fill Notre Dame Cathedral this summer. The homage to the Normandy landings. So, if you're around Notre Dame Cathedral, or maybe you can find a video where they're shown. They're quite cute, aren't they? Somebody's gone to a lot of trouble to make them sort of look realistic soldiers, haven't they? Rather than, you know, amigurumi versions of a soldier. Right, we are starting on the patterns now. We have got Animal Friends, Baby Blanket. Oops, a daisy. Does help when you show the pattern properly, doesn't it? And we have got Baby Sensory, with little animals clinging to curtain tie backs. I suppose you could use them as little animals, but they may have rather long arms actually for a toy because they're meant to hold the curtain back. I presume you put some kind of wire or something in them. One never knows. We have got a blanket buddy. Again, I've never quite understood why you put the little ribbon tabs. Unless it's for babies to sort of chew on them or wire. I'm not too sure. This is a soft playbook. You know, where you make the pages of the soft playbook. I mean, my son used to have what they used to call them rag books. They were made of fabric. He used to have those which he used to chew on and suck them and make them terribly disgusting. Yeah. Right, this one is the one on the front cover, Swan Song. It's actually swans, if you can see, in the shape of like granny squares, but they make swans. You've got the body in one, which is the white, and then the neck of the swan and the head is on the other square. Yeah. So you're doing several just white squares and several squares with the head of the swan. Yeah. Right, we've got Darling Diana, which does not really look like the Princess of Wales, Diana, as she was, because she wasn't that blonde. Looks more like Camilla to me. I don't think Diana would be very flattered by that, but never mind. It's by Carla Mitrani, or Mitrani, whatever. Can't really see that. I thought it was my boat as being Princess Diana, or whatever she was, Lady Diana. A Chic Deep Yarn Bundle. When you subscribe today, you can get this worth £24.95. The trouble with subscribing is if you subscribe online, you don't always get the free gifts. That's why I prefer to subscribe online but get the actual physical pack sent to me. I don't like the digital, because the digital you don't get all the bits, you don't get the free gifts, you don't get the crochet hooks. Not that I ever used them, but you don't get them. Yeah. Right, this one is Cool Chaos. It's by Millie Masterson, a scarf which is all different kinds of fun. Worked in rows. It's what I would call like a sampler, isn't it? You know, where you're practicing different stitches as you're going along. Different colours maybe as you're going along. Now this one I thought, oh, this one looks quite nice. It says New Leaf. It's sherry white, a lacy skirt in variegated yarn. And I thought, oh, that looks quite pretty. Until we got to the back view. I don't know whether you think this or what, but I do think that back view looks quite ugly with that sort of big ladder effect right down the centre of the back. It looks like, oops, it's not big enough. I'll put a little bit of, dare I say, gusset in it, yeah. But I did think the actual skirt looked nice until I got to that bit at the bottom, and I just don't like that. Maybe you do. Maybe it's just me being funny. It's done in a 4-ply, or if you're in America, it'll be a fingering, won't it? But it's quite dainty. Right, we've got Step Back in Time. Inspiration from the 70s. Crochet designer Ashlyn Duncan of Sugary Cove has turned her hobby into a full-time business. Isn't she lucky? I've never managed to do that. Lucky, lucky girl. So it's like the Ghostbusters, isn't it? And some kind of a toadstool, whatever. Then we've got the inevitable Granny Square cardigan, followed by owls, butterflies and Halloween. I envy anybody who can make a business out of their crochet. As I say, I've never managed to make it. It's always been a hobby. Sometimes a little bit of money drifts my way, but it's never been a paying hobby. I've never been in a position to say, hey, I could retire, on this money. Ah, no. Anyway, that's your wall hanging. That will really please Tracy Crochet Rocks because she hates the things. She hates wall hangings. Yeah. We have got Little Love, the huggable flat body with sweet floppy ears. Joe Bunn Clark's dog is a great baby gift. So it's a flat dog, in other words, it's not a stuffed dog. Well, I suppose you have to stuff its head, but maybe, yeah, its head's stuffed. But the rest of him is flat. I thought at first maybe it's a hot water bottle cover or something, but no, it's a toy. That's done in 4-ply or fingering if you're in the US to do that. Now these, sadly, I think are quite boring. I've never been into mug cozies at the best of times, but those are two of the most boring ones I've seen for a while, actually. Sorry, Marianne Rawlins and Pat Strong, you do not float my boat. Right, here we go. Easy carry. Put your Granny Square Granny Square skills to good use by this trendy tote by Ella Birch. So if you're wanting to make a tote, please line it, otherwise everything will drop, droop, and you'll be dragging it along behind you, and you will need a set of wheels if you don't line it. Tidying up loose ends. These volunteer-based organisations create moments of wonders and comfort by finishing fibre crafts left behind. Well, knowing the people that I know who have a load of works in progress, or whips as we call them, I'm sure they would love somebody to come along and finish them off. I think they mean somebody who's maybe deceased or something that's left them behind, and the family doesn't know how to finish them. I don't think it means they will randomly finish off anything you haven't managed to finish. Yeah? It is a good idea, but I can't see that many people volunteering to do it actually. But then we've got Under Her Wing, spruce up, a plain spaghetti strap by sewing on a couple of pretty butterflies by Marile Papadopoulou, whatever that is. I think she's probably Greek or Turkish or something. Two little butterflies. You could use them to sew them on other things besides your spaghetti straps. Now we have got Flower Girl, which are crochet socks which make my feet go because they look terribly uncomfortable with all those ridges under my feet. I can tolerate just about a pair of knitted socks, but crochet socks, unless they are bed socks, no. You know, the thought of having that underneath my foot would make me scream in agony. They look pretty. They do look pretty, but they don't. Right, hit the peak. Use your granny squares to create sharp stripes with Emma Friedlander Collins's blanket. So she's used her granny squares in quite a different way, hasn't she? To make them sort of almost zigzag pattern. With fringe. Everything looks better with a bit of fringe, doesn't it? Right, N is for neon. Friends will be able to see you from miles away while you are hooking with these bright, adorable yarns. So again, it's like an advert for, you know, the yarns. We've got Rickaroomi Nilly Nilly, which is 155, but there's only 25 grams. We've got Uni 4-ply, which is £7.69, but you do get 100 grams. Jelly Baby, which is Signet. Oh, the Uni 4-ply was Opal. Rickaroomi was Rico, of course. Signet Jelly Baby, it looks like a sort of chenille, whatever. That one is £4.49 for 100 gram. Kinko price-wise double knitting, more my kind of price, £2.25 for 100 gram. And Coop Knit Socks by Fibre Spates, which is £6.99 for a 50 gram. And Sheep Jeeps, or whatever they call it, gauges I think. Chunky Monkey Aran weight, which is £2.95 for 100 gram. And they're all done in like neon orange colours, or neon pinks. So if you are in the mood to spice up your summer, summer. I'm just a hopeful girl, hoping for summer to come. Right, these are the things that people have made, which you may not be able to see too well because actually they're quite small pictures. The rabbit is cute. As I said before, anything with a face I can't make because they don't turn out right. I just don't. And then they were doing a survey on what was your last crochet related purchase. And of course 80% of people said yarn. 11% of people said hooks. 6% of people said patterns. And 3% said other bits, which I presume means stitch markers, stuff like that, ribbons, buttons, yeah. So, whatever. There's lots of little things, but they're too small for me to show you. Maybe Crochet Rocks. Tracy will be able to show them you a little bit closer up. Next issue has got a dress, I think. What does it say? Does it say anything about a dress? Yeah, it says summer tank top, summer bag, Bauhaus blanket, citrus necklace and earrings, micro amigurumi, 2 foam cushions, cute baby dress. That's definitely not a baby dress. Amigurumi Welsh lamb, high top trainers, upcycle, football hat and much more. But it doesn't mention the dress. I presume the dress pattern is in there. That's in next month's edition. But it doesn't actually mention the dress. Oh, there's a little teeny weeny bit of writing that's got an arrow that pulls lovely crochet dress. Oh, that I was tall, willowy, slim, to look fantabulous in a crochet dress. Used to wear them. Got a good memory, as I said before. I just wished I actually had photographs of me wearing the ones I made, because they did look pretty, and I had got the legs, and I did wear mini skirts, and they were quite nice. But I have got no photographic proof of my ever having made them. It's like me telling you anything, isn't it? You know, but I can assure you, hand on heart, that I did have them, and I did make them, and I did wear them. But this is small world. It's like that teeny weeny crochet that some people have got the patience to do. You can see the size of the fingers in the little one there. Tiny little crochet. I just don't have that kind of patience. And I definitely don't have the, you know, the way to pull attention, you know, to get it small enough. We have got Bamboo Cotton by Kinko. And these actually look knitted. Maybe I am wrong, but they look knitted. But they're not in the book anyway. You have to go to Kinko and find the pattern. I like the idea of bamboo cotton though, yeah. Also, along with the magazine came freebie gifts, which was a wooden mandala hoop. What are you supposed to do with this wooden mandala hoop? You make a mandala mini, which are quite pretty. I love mandalas, especially, you know, the bigger ones that you hang in your windows. Right, so that's number 3, 4 and 5. I don't know what happened to 1, 2 and 3, but that's number 3, 4 and 5. I presume you would be able to buy, should you wish. You know, the different wooden hoops. These are 4 inches in diameter. I have actually got a book somewhere on mandalas, which I forget, because I've got some bigger mandala hoops, which I meant to make mandalas with. Never did, of course. Where are they? In the shed. That's another one. Another. That's called Time to Dance. That one is Spider's Web. That one is Lotus Blossom. And that's the end. It's showing you more mandalas, but of course the patterns are not in here. It's a freebie when all said and done. So you've got 6 patterns. They only give you 1 hoop, but you've got 6 patterns, so choose as you wish. Yeah. Well, at the moment I'm crocheting, but I can't show you because I haven't finished it. But I can show you. This one is. I do love this. Oh, this brooch. It was in I think somebody sent it to me actually. Oh gosh, why can I not do my camera to point in the right direction? I think somebody sent it to me in a lot of jewellery. And isn't it gorgeous? I absolutely love that brooch. I will probably wear the jacket over a black dress or over black trousers or something. What am I wearing today? I'm wearing a long plain dress, which I did have a lovely blouse over it, but I was too cold. And I've got my lovely butterfly wooden beads. They do have sort of the colour of the dress in it. They're not all green. I'm not totally colourblind. Yeah, I did have a blouse over the top of it that was like the greens, which matched the necklace, the greens and the blues. So cold. So I had to dig out the old black cardigan. In fact, I went into Naked Sheep and bought a pack of black. Why is it whenever you go in your stash or whatever, you never have black and you never have white? Yeah. You've got a myriad of other colours, but you never have the black and the white. Anyway, I didn't buy any white yesterday. I just bought a 10 pack, which is 100 grams. They do a deal, I think, at Naked Sheep. I think it's, if you buy 5 balls, I think it's £6.50. So I bought 10 balls, so it would have been like £13, yeah. But at least I didn't have to pay postage, did I? And I think it was Pato I bought. I can't remember what I bought. Might have been Pato. I brought it home. I haven't looked at it since, but you know. Because black cardigans, they may not be the most exciting thing to make in the world, but they do at least go with everything. And please don't say beige. I've got 1 cardigan in beige. I loathe it, but it goes with one particular dress. And every time I wear it, oh, what a beautiful cardigan, people say to me. Oh, what a gorgeous cardigan. And I'm like, no, it's not. Cream I like. And I will wear sometimes a pale grey, but beige. Beige to me is a colour that you wear when you can't think of anything else to put on. Your last resort, you know. I'm going to a wedding, what can I do to appear, to fade into the background, to be so innocuous that people won't see me? I'll wear beige. I'm guaranteed to be at the back with the bridesmaids at the back, you know, guaranteed that nobody would want me front and centre. Not wearing my beige outfit. Cream. Cream and brown. Lovely. Beige. No. Oh, I hate to, you know, if I'm upsetting you, I'm sorry if you're a beige person, I'm very sorry. But that is not me at all. At all. No. Colourful girl, that's my. I'm so annoyed that the sun's come out now at this time of the day, when it is so brewing too late to go anywhere. Right, oh, I've got 2 minutes and 45 seconds left on my timer. I was just going to show you something, Ed. taking a picture of. As you know, I watch street fashions in Milan, and that was a lady. Oh, can you see it? No, you can't because of the glare. Oh, it's gone off. Gone off. She was wearing that coat, and she had with her a little dog that was wearing a yellow coat, but it had little eyeballs on, you know, a bit like a frog. Cute. And that was another lady who was wearing a dress knitted in many, many colours and a blue fluffy jacket. And then after that, a lady walked past with a granny square full-length coat. So I thought, if the fashionable people of Milan can wear crochet, so can I. Right, I'm looking for my little zapper thing, because if it tells me I've only got 2 minutes left to chat. Yeah, I can do another video, but maybe tomorrow, because the family are not coming back till Sunday, I think, so I've got a dog-free zone tomorrow. Maybe I'll show you the finished knitted sweater that I finished. You know, the one I was knitting before with all the, yeah, whatever. If you've been with me before, you'll know which one I mean. Once again, vintage pattern. Oh, this pattern, by the way, was, oh gosh, I can show you this pattern that I used. It was a Mystique pattern, that one. I was going to do long sleeves, but I didn't have quite enough, so it finished up as short sleeves, but longer than those. And I didn't do the pattern on it because, of course, obviously it would have been a waste of time doing that pattern, because you can't see, can you, with eyelash yarn, so I just did my own pearl. But 2 easy designs. It's Mystique 9383 Stylecraft, and I did buy the pattern recently, very, very recently, for once I'm not using a vintage, and it's on a 7mm, so I presume you could do it in like a super chunky or something if you didn't want to do eyelash. Yeah, I mean the wool they actually used for this Mystique, it's gone. It's one of those, you know, flash in a pan things. They brought them out, nobody bought it probably, and so it just went, didn't it? Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go now because my phone will go beepity beepity beep any moment now. So, happy Friday. I will see you tomorrow. Oh, there it goes. I did try to stop myself before it went off, but I was a bit late. I will see you tomorrow on the live. You may even have another video of me tomorrow. You never know, you're looking at a raffle. Talking about raffles, I actually won the lottery. Wow, don't go mad, a whole £5. Did I spend it all at once? Did I? No, I didn't. I left it and put it back on the ticket. Anyway, bye for now.